Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. I've got a new phone case and my phone keeps falling down. This is a really bad angle. I don't know. It might suddenly crash down halfway through the video, but never mind. We'll get through it. Actually, maybe leave some recommendations in the comments for a tripod. Maybe I need to actually get myself a tripod for filming. Anyway, let me know if you have one. That was a very random beginning to the video, but welcome. How are you guys? Let me know how you're doing. I'm filming this on a Saturday. I thought it was going to be a lovely day today, but it's not. I've just popped out to, I ordered a bag online and it came ripped. So I've just been out to swap it for one in store. I should just shop in store all the time because every time I do an online order, something is wrong. And I'm not learning my lesson, guys. However, when you order books, it's always okay. Do you appreciate the segue into today's video topic? I hope so. Don't give up the day job, I think is the response to that one. But yes, I thought I would do the video that I promised in the last video, and that is to talk through my summer reading and writing plans. So I catch you up with where I am with my books, what I'm working on, and yep, show you what I'm going to be reading over the summer. A couple I've already read so I can recommend them to you. So yeah. Sit back, relax, grab a cup of tea or something iced if it is warm where you are. And yeah, get cozy, get comfy. And I really hope you enjoy seeing my summer reading and writing plans. Okay, so first of all, let's talk what do you read in summer? I really want to know if you change up your reading habits or what kind of books you read based on the season, because in doing this video, I realised that I actually really do this. And in autumn, I'm drawn to cosy books. You know, I like my murder mysteries, Agatha Christie, and so on. And I love reading them at that kind of time of year. Also a bit of historical, maybe something spooky, or just like when we're moving into Christmas, a nice festive romance. And then as we're moving into summer, I find myself reaching for the real kind of holiday reads, the summer romances, the books set on a beach, even if I'm not going to be on a beach. Actually, maybe especially if I'm not going to be on a beach, because then you can read the book and pretend that you are on the beach. Yeah, I feel like I definitely, in this pile, I really think the whole pile is summer romances, and I'm here for it. I'm excited to read them. I just feel like there's some really good ones out at the moment, and yeah, I can't stop buying them and I'm looking forward to reading them. Let me know if you are the same. What do you read at this time of year? Yeah, do you change up your reading habits? Let me know in the comments. Let me know if I'm not the only one. So let me start with the ones that I've read. Very quickly, because I feel like literally all of you have read these, because whenever I posted that I was reading them, I had so many messages saying, oh, I love that book. So yeah, I feel like all of you have read these two books, but if you haven't, by any chance, add them to your summer reading list and read them, and then come back and let me know what you thought, because I really enjoyed them. So the first one is The Hating Game. Do you know what? I'm going to link all the books in the description, because know me, I'll waffle on and I'll forget to say titles and authors. So yeah, you can read them all in the description box, but I'll show you them as we go through. So first one is The Hating Game, which, I mean, it does what it says on the tin. It's an enemies to lovers romance, hate to love, and I just love the chemistry, love the banter, just was hooked from page one, and yeah, really, really love this one. I haven't managed to watch the film because it's on Amazon Prime, and I'm not getting myself another streaming service, but if it comes out on DVD, I'll get it. So yeah, I've only read the book, but I've heard the film is also good if you are in the mood for that kind of thing. But yeah, really love that one. And I do want to get more from this author at some point. Let me know if you've read any of her other books and if they're worth adding to my list or not. The second book that, again, I feel like everybody has read is The Unhoneymooners. I think it's one of those kind of TikTok viral books, and I think I picked it up for £2 in the works, basically because literally everybody had read it and said it was really good, and I've never read a Christina Lauren book before. And I'm very intrigued, actually, as this is kind of reading and writing video. I'm actually really intrigued as a writer how these two friends kind of write together. Because when I bought the book, I was expecting a chapter from the woman main character and from the male main character. And each of the authors would do one each. But it's just one point of view. So I'm intrigued how they do it, because you can't tell it's written by two different people. And yeah, let me know if they've ever talked about it, if there's an interview or something that I can watch, because I'm very intrigued. But I really enjoyed it. It's just a really fun, cute summer romance. Some bits are actually really funny. And just one of those books where you're just rooting for the couple from the start to the finish. So yeah, if by some chance you haven't read either of these two, then add them to your list. Okay, next up on the books that I have already read is Skip to the End. This one was kindly sent to me by the publisher, so it is gifted, just to let you know. I thought this is a really lovely, cute romance. It's about a girl who has the ability to kiss somebody, and then she has a premonition of the future of their relationship. So she might see a flash of them cheating on her, or them breaking up, or them arguing. And she kisses three men drunk at a wedding, and one of them, she gets a flash that he's her soulmate. He's her happy ever after, but she can't remember who he was. So yeah, it's a really fun, cute romance, kind of slight Cinderella vibes, I guess. And yeah, she's trying to find her soulmate, and I loved the quirky characters. I loved the main character and was rooting for her all the way. I did have an inkling who the soulmate was, and I was proved right. But I think if you read a lot of romances, that often happens, doesn't it? So yeah, it's just a really lovely romance, and I would definitely recommend it. And then the next one that I've read is another Christina Lauren one. So obviously, because I enjoyed the Unhoneymooners, I saw this one and thought I would pick it up. Had a lot of recommendations from you guys for this one. And again, it was a really lovely romance. Probably I did prefer the Unhoneymooners over this one, just because this one is about a dating app. And it's all about whether you can use your DNA to work out who you are compatible with. And so there is some sciencey information in this about algorithms and data, which did go over my head a little bit. I'm not going to lie to you guys. So yeah, maybe just because of that, I do prefer this one. But again, they're just really great writers at this kind of romance. And let me know what your favourite Christina Lauren book is, and I will definitely add it to my list, because I'm definitely happy to read more. I feel like you're in good hands when you pick up one of their books, and they're just very fun and romantic. And I mean, so far they've given me the happy ending that I wanted, so I'm happy. Let's move on then to the books that I'm going to read this summer. So these are ones that I haven't read, so I have no idea if they're any good or not. I tend to only really, if I'm honest, talk about books that I've enjoyed, just because I feel like as an author, I don't want to put karma out into the universe of books that I haven't enjoyed. And also, it's always so subjective, isn't it? So yeah, I only really talk about books that I've enjoyed, and those first four I can definitely recommend. And these ones, we shall see if we like them or not. You'll have to let me know if you guys have read any of these. So first up, I picked up the Spanish Love Deception. So again, I've seen this talked about a lot, kind of linked to the Unhoneymooners and the Hating Game. If you like them, you'll like this one. So when I saw it, I thought I would pick it up, and to be honest, I did just fall for the like really cute cover, because it's very cute and very pretty. And yeah, I really like the idea of it, especially because it's set in Spain. So as I said, it sounds like a perfect holiday read, a romance set in Spain. And yeah, so I'm excited to read that one. Let me know if you've read it. Yeah, let me know which one I should start with out of all of these, like which one is the best. Next up is the Good Girl Complex. Again, I'm loving these kind of bright covers. I think it just makes you think of a summer romance, and you just know you're going to enjoy it. This one I've realised, which I didn't when I bought it, is set at university or college in America. I haven't read a book set in university for ages. I kind of went through a phase where I read loads of them. and loved them. And then they kind of maybe went out of style a little bit. So yeah, I'm intrigued to start this one. I think I'm going to start this one first. But yeah, it's just looks like a rich girl falls in love with a bad boy. It's a tale as old as time, and I'm here for it. Next up is another hashtag gifted one. I was sent this by the publisher. Because it's a proof, the title's actually only on the side, and it is Note to Self by Annabelle. I absolutely love Anna. She is a really lovely author friend, and so I was excited to get a copy of her new book. And again, I mean, beach, summer, romance vibes. Loving the actual proper cover as well. It's gorgeous. Have a look at it if you actually. I'll pop it on screen because it's really lovely, and it's this one is intriguing because the main character has sent an email to herself when she was younger, and so when she hits her 35th birthday, the emails start arriving that she wrote when she was 18 to herself. So it's a really intriguing concept about what you would tell yourself when you were younger, when you were older, you're writing to yourself, and how that's going to relate to her current life. I'm very intrigued to find out, and I'm sure it's going to be a lovely heartwarming book because all of Anna's tend to be that way. So yeah, looking forward to that one. Next up on books I want to read this summer is this one. Is called The Roommate, and I'm not gonna lie, I was drawn to this one because Amazon recommended it to me, and it was £2, so I just added it to an order that I was already making. And I mean, just how bright and intriguing and cute does the cover look, and yeah, it seems to be about a roommate. A girl moves in with a guy over the summer and finds out how he's made a living for himself on the internet. So I'm intrigued, and again, I've heard good things. I think again, this is maybe one of those kind of TikTok viral books. It looks like a very cute summer romance, and yeah, looking forward to that one. And I've just noticed that these books all have similar coloured spines. I love that. They're going to look really nice on my shelf. Love a good summer pastel-y cover of a book. And then what have we got next? This one was also sent to me. It was gifted by the same publisher as Skip to the End. And I'm intrigued. It's called On Rotation. And I love the tagline of this, because a life doesn't come with a prescription. Ah, what a pun. We love it. And this one appears to be about doctors, which I'm very here for. I feel like it's giving me Grey's Anatomy vibes. It's about a medical student who, yeah, everything seems to be going very wrong for her. And then she meets a bad boy. So does she become a doctor or not? I don't know. Do they fall in love? I don't know, but I'm excited to find out. I haven't heard much about this book, so let me know if you guys have read it. But I'm excited to read it this summer for sure. And then I think, oh, I haven't shown you this one. So actually, this is one of the ones that I have already read, and it is called Beach Read. You can see why I picked it up. Again, I've heard so many people talk about this book and this author in general. I think she's got, I believe, 3 books out, and they all have these really lovely colourful covers, and they just look perfect for summer reading. I think her latest one is called Book Lovers, and I've heard really, really, really good things about that one. So I definitely want to pick it up because I really did enjoy this one. It was about 2 writers, which obviously I loved. As a writer myself, I always love to read about other writers because usually they're very dysfunctional, and these 2 are very dysfunctional, and it just really intrigues me because I don't think I'm dysfunctional, but perhaps I am. But I love reading books about writers, and this one was really interesting because they kind of make a bet with each other to kind of swap genres, which was really interesting. So apart from the kind of just will they, won't they get together vibe, we also have the kind of subplots of them writing, which, as I said, was very interesting to me as a writer. So if you are as well, you might also find that interesting. And I think Book Lovers is also set in the book world. I think that's about a literary agent. So yeah, I would definitely add that to my list, I think. But yeah, just absolutely big fan of this cover. I just had a sneezing fit from hay fever and the camera fell again. I feel like this video is not going well. Maybe I should just take it out of the case. Okay. Anyway, let's move on to the writing portion of this video. And let me tell you about my writing plans this summer. So first of all, I'm going to pop up a little video here, which hopefully you have already seen, but we all know what the social media platforms are like now. Sometimes you see things, sometimes you don't. So I revealed the cover for my next novel, and it is Dreams Can Come True at Glendale Hall. So this is book 5 of my women's fiction Glendale Hall series, but as I always say, you can read them out of order. You don't need to read all 5. Every story is about a different main character and a different story, but obviously there's reoccurring characters and you get to see the village change and grow with each book, but you can totally understand exactly what's going on if you've never read a Glendale Hall book before. So you have to let me know what you think of the cover. I really like it. I love that we've got a nighttime inspired cover this time around for Glendale. It's slightly different to the other covers. There's no woman on there. There's just the kind of cozy, lovely setting of Glendale. This book is set from September onwards, so you get autumn, winter, Christmas in there. And as always, I hope it's just going to be a lovely, cozy, magical Glendale book. It is about a woman called Lorna who falls in love with this old property in Glendale. It's Art Deco, white building, and she and her brother want to turn it into Glendale's first bed and breakfast. So hopefully it's really fun to follow her on her journey to try and make her dream come true. And I just really wanted this book to be inspiring. I really hope it's going to inspire you all to think about what dreams you may have, think about following your own heart. And as always, Glendale is a happy, magical place to spend time. So I hope it's a lovely escape for you guys and you can curl up and get cozy and read it once the nights start drawing in, which we like. It's going to be out on the 22nd of September. You can, of course, pre-order in paperback and ebook. And again, I'll leave that linked in the description if you would like to get yourself a copy when it comes out. But yeah, so that's really exciting. And I really hope that you guys are going to enjoy it. But in terms of what I'm actually going to be working on this summer, so I've just had the final version of Glendale back in for my editor, and I've got, I think, just over a week to check it through, read it through again, and make my final corrections. And then it will go to the printers, ready for you guys to read in September. So that's really exciting. And yeah, I'm looking forward to doing the final corrections, and then Glendale will be done. So in terms of what I'll actually be writing this summer, it's going to be the 3rd book in my Deadly End mystery series. So as well as writing women's fiction, I also write a cozy murder mystery series. We've had 2 books in the series so far, and I'm going to be writing the 3rd one over this summer. The deadline is the 3rd of October. So yeah, pretty much the whole summer is going to be spent on that book. Hopefully I'll be able to grab a little bit of time off, because that would be nice if we get some nice weather. But yeah, I have a really, well, what I hope is a really good idea for book 3. If you read the other 2, you'll probably have some idea what the storyline will be about. I don't want to give it away, but basically the series is about a bookshop owner called Nancy Hunter, her grandmother Jane, and they have a journalist friend called Jonathan, and they live in this quirky community in the Cotswolds called Deadly End. And they have become amateur detectives. There's been a few murders in the village so far, and there's going to be a few more. And yeah, we'll get to unravel a mystery that has been plaguing Nancy for a long time. If you know, you know. And yeah, I'm really excited to write it. I mean, I have made a start on it. Don't worry. And so yeah, so I'll be working on that most of the time over the summer, hopefully catching a break. And that will be published, I believe, in spring 2023. So in terms of what you're going to get from me, you're going to get Dreams Can Come True at Glendale Hall in this September. And then next spring, you're going to get Deadly End 3. I don't know what it's going to be called yet. I've got an idea, but I don't know if that's going to be the title. But obviously, I will keep you posted on social media to see, you know, when that's going to be announced and when you can order and things like that. So yeah, those are the next plans for my books, and then after that, I don't know, I will have to keep you posted. But yeah, I'm really excited. I'm really looking forward to having a summer of working on the murder mystery and then celebrating the release of the next Glendale haul book with you guys. So I hope that was interesting. 10 books to add to your summer reading lists, and updating you on what I'm working on in my writing. But let me know if you've got any questions below, any book recommendations, anything you'd like me to talk about in future videos related to writing or books, and I will certainly try and make that happen for you guys. I never know how much you want me to talk about or show with my writing, so yeah, just let me know if I haven't covered something that you would like to know about. But I really hope you've got some lovely plans for the summer. Let me know, and yeah, hopefully I will see you again very soon for a new video. Really hope you enjoyed this one, and yeah, see you next time. Thanks for watching, take care and look after yourselves, guys. Bye.